All right, everyone, we are here. How's everybody doing out there? Really good? Yeah. Well, we're here for you. We're here to play the third arc. We are on the third arc already. With all that time off, and we've already made it to the third arc. Thanks for joining us. We are back. Yeah, this is just make sure to check kind of the descriptions on wherever you're watching it because we're using the monster of the week. So I did put a link in there, so make sure to check that out. Check out the great system that it is because it's been used at least in our community a lot. It's been used in our community a lot, maybe not streamed as much, but it's a very simple yet could be very in depth at the same time. It can be. But it's really nice. It's a really good, easy play thing to pick up and play together. So make sure and check it out. But we're gonna get right into Arc 3. This is all from we're gonna call it Brilliant Mind this time. Conniving Mind. Oh, that's better. The Conniving Mind of Michael Panish. I'm gonna give it all over to you, sir.
Well, I gotta say, I think conniving. I think I like brilliant more than conniving. Conniving, I don't know what that feels like.
We'll find out.
Let's stick with brilliant. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, welcome to Golden State Monsters, the epic Western saga of frontier madness and mayhem in the bloody heart of the California Gold Rush. Michael Panish, the game master. This is all from my mind. I don't know. I should not call it brilliant myself. That feels a little. So that's not the humble that I strive for in my life. Yeah,
Yeah. We should talk about my brilliant role playing, though.
exactly. Well, we'll get to witness that very soon. This is the third arc entitled "Calamitous Beyond Reckoning," episode 1, Squatter City. Let's go ahead and meet the characters who'll be venturing into Squatter City, and I'll do a little quick recap, and then we'll get into it. So, please tell me who you are, what sort of your last experience as a player was here, or what your character just went through, and how they're feeling. Let's start with Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I play Madame Dimanche, the spooky. How is she feeling right now? Indifferent. She brought great horrors upon this land. She feels nothing because of it. And now she is up to
Whoa.
do whatever she's told to do next.
Ooh, very interesting. All right. Big thanks to Kat for being here as always. Also joining us, another recurring player. It is Nick.
Hello again, I'm Nick, and once again I'm bringing back Levi Kasberg, the monstrous, and he's just saved, as according to what he knows, saved a town, and destroyed a monster, and destroyed a part of his past. So he's
I love it.
pretty good, but he's also knows that there's something growing inside of him.
Very good. We definitely have the curse of Kesberg, the hunger, which
Yep.
we'll talk about as the game begins there. Uh, Always grateful as always, of course, for Nick to be joining us here. And also we are very happy to have a special guest star who I think was in our first episode of Arc 1 coming back for the first episode of Arc 3. It is my very own cousin, my flesh and blood, Austin.
Hello. I think I was here in August, so I have no idea what the last thing happened to my character was. But I was playing Wilbur, the curse eater, the very hungry man.
That is okay. I believe last time you were on a boat going up the river, was attacked by a bunch of undead, and then you met with these guys. You're all hired, and then you stopped a vampire infected hanging tree from like attacking the town.
Awesome. I can't wait to see
that ring a bell?
what happens next. Yes, I remember the boat. Yeah.
Nice. All right. I think you sort of slunk away into the chaos of the frontier, and it kind of went off the radar. Now you have been brought back. You have been summoned to Sacramento by the guy who hired you before, Potato Sack Jack, the mayor of Hangtown. This sort of potato sack wearing figure who is a self-appointed civic leader in different areas around California. So he's gonna summon you all to Sacramento. But before we pop in there, I want to see what your characters have been doing. It's been about 2 months since what happened at Mount Shasta, where there was the big battle with Air Cult, with Mr. Cold, his destruction, and the sort of poisoning of California by the Dark Powers, thanks to Madame Demanche. And Madame Demanche, after that, something weird has happened. The Dark Powers have not contacted you at all. It's just been total radio silence.
But my powers, they still work?
Yeah, so everything still works. The your crew, including some of the new characters who appeared last time, are all still there and working for you. But the Dark Powers seems like, at least for the moment, I mean, you don't know. Maybe they're done with you. Maybe they're good.
Perhaps.
Maybe they're just waiting for something else. You just don't know.
By the way, Lorna is my horse now. The ghost.
She's possessed the horse.
She asked to be the horse. Yes, she's a horse now.
Oh, okay, yes. So the spirit has left that poor woman and is now inhabiting a horse.
Correct. My horse, to be specific.
Ooh, awesome.
Which makes her less useful for sending out to do things, but more convenient to ride upon. I have to remind her to not talk in front of people, of course.
I love that.
I've got a horse who's a ghost, and I have a cat who's an imp. And I have a servant who's a zombie, but I am also a zombie, so, it works out.
So in this 2 months since the events of Mount Shasta, what has Madame Demanche been doing?
Mostly I've been reading tarot, doing little projection charms on people here and there. Nothing too major, nothing extreme has walked through my door. Maybe occasionally being
Okay.
kicked out a good time. But just the usual.
So does she feel the Dark Powers are done with her, or that they're just biding their time? What's sort of her thought process about that?
I feel as though that when they want to make themselves known, they'll make themselves known. And in the meantime, it is a lovely little reprieve from them. That's a difficult word to
sense.
say with a French accent. Holy crap, why did I even try? Reprieve. Reprieve. Bien sûr.
All right. Yeah, you did it well.
Thanks.
So you were enjoying this break when you get the letter from Potato Sack Jack summoning you to Sacramento. What has Levi been doing? How has he been managing his hunger?
Well, there may or may not have been a disappearance of a certain eccentric.
Oh, you mean that Ordo Mysterium guy? You think you ate him?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh boy, we'll see.
Yeah, he ate him.
I mean, since then, I guess.
Theophilus De Quincey was his name.
Yes, De Quincey. So, whether there are people who miss him, Levi doesn't care.
Oh,
He got rid of
dang.
annoyance. Rid of an annoyance.
All right, so you have at least sated your hunger for now. When you are summoned by Potato Sack Jack, Wilbur, how is Wilbur spending his time when he gets the letter?
Man, I was thinking it, just hitting every restaurant possible. Does that work?
Whoa, so you're kind of eating your way across.
Yeah,
What was
you just
that?
you make your way. If that works, you just make your way across.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you're just like eating your way across all the restaurants of California. It's like I gotta tell you, it's a lot of flapjacks.
Unlimited flapjacks.
You should go to San Francisco. They have more interesting food.
I bet.
The food in San Francisco is also pretty good, but still large percentage of it is flapjacks.
Hey, everyone's got their own kind.
Yep.
When,
They got
when,
Johnny
when does the
Cakes.
McGriddle get released?
Oh man, we gotta wait a century for the McGriddle to appear. All right, so with that in mind, we're kind of jumping into the action in early December in Sacramento. So the weather is a little bit like it is now in Sacramento, which is to say cold, rainy, and miserable. And you guys are outside what was once Sutter's Fort, this place where a couple months ago, Madame Demanche and Kesberg um, encountered Captain John Sutter, the sort of self-declared Swiss Emperor of California, and then robbed him of like a golden cross, which to stop the vampire, which then Madame Demanche gave to the Dark Powers. But currently, Sutter is nowhere to be found. He's like lost the fort. He's lost the whole city. He's like gone. And the fort is just like a sort of collapsing, like rat infested wasteland. While around it, Sacramento is sprouting. They've got like, this is probably the most, I mean, I'm sure, I mean, besides San Francisco, this is the most like citified city you guys have encountered. So there's like there's like bits of paving. There's like 2 or 3 story buildings that are pretty close together. There's like kind of board sidewalks going everywhere. There's a lot of people. It looks like the town is coming together. And yeah, all you guys kind of show up at the same time. You're sort of appearing on the street as this kind of light drizzle is coming down in this gray mid afternoon. And yeah, you guys all spot each other.
Are we currently on horseback or walked in or?
I could say whoever you think you were. If he rode your horse and you're on your horse. We will have to do a horse report for Austin to see what kind of horse Wilbur's riding, if he wants to be riding a horse.
Well, alternately, could I have a carriage being pulled by my horse and Roberto's horse?
Absolutely, yeah. You can
You
say
want
they got
to-
hooked up to a nice kind of like handsome cab kind of thing, or a
Like,
buckboard, whatever kind of wagon you want.
You wanted to be a horse so bad, now you have to work.
She starts to speak and be like, "Oh, it's no trouble at all."
Once again, you are, maybe wait till we're on the road to do that.
Oh, of course. And then she like whinnies, but she keeps on pulling the wagon.
Because she's probably
say
made
this.
enough money to have a wagon,
Oh, I think so. We will say the wagon arrives just as Kesberg and Wilbur pull up on their horses.
Okay. My servant Roberto takes out the parasol, holds it up, and then my character exits the carriage.
Well.
All right.
Ah,
Look what the 19th century cat dragged in.
I was not dragged in by cats.
It's a figure of speech.
Ah. Okay. D'accord. Je comprends.
What brings
Well.
you two to this town?
work. How about you, Wilbur?
I don't know. I heard they have good flapjacks.
You're into that kind of thing.
I have it on a good authority.
Well, I was particularly, I was summoned to this, so here I am. Awaiting orders.
And seems our old friend Jack is in need of some service.
Mhm.
Well, I just happen to be a little light on cash at the moment, so if you don't mind splitting the 3 ways, I could join.
Sure.
This will be up-
If you could use the help.
This will be up to Jack, eh?
Well, Jack and I go way back.
Come on,
At
anyway.
least 2 months. Which for my lifespan, that's a long time.
Quelle histoire. Oh, oui.
Right, shall we?
Lead on, partner.
So you head your way down this sort of across this muddy horse dung abandoned tent and crate fields surrounding the sort of the ruins of Sutter's Fort. And by the door, you do indeed see Potato Sack Jack. He is wearing his customary potato sack, sash that says mayor on it, though he's not the mayor here. And he has like a big sort of straw hat that's getting very soggy in the rain. So he greets you and does like a bow, and he's like, well, look who went ahead and answered my letter. Madame de Monch, Mr. Kessberg, Mr. Wilbur. It has been too long.
Seems.
So come on into the fort, please. Watch where you step. It is almost 100% covered with different kinds of poop.
Place is
How
definitely
charming.
it's definitely gone south since last we were here.
That's right. See, the fort got itself swindled away from Sutter, or Sutter's son to be exact, by fellow, a lot of you know, Mr. Sam Brannon, who has taken up residence as the king of Sacramento, pretty much.
We have kings now.
Yeah, well, de facto, if not de jure, de rigueur, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right fancy phrase for it. Anyway, he's probably the most powerful man in Sacramento. But that's the problem. See, right now, Sacramento's a bit of a powder keg. It's divided. On the one hand, you got folks like Sam Brannon and all the merchants who are controlling the river trade. They're known as the speculators. And they came in and they worked with Brannon, did all their swindling and finagling with Sutter. And they sort of think they took over Sacramento. According to, they did the right bribe, according to them. But then on the other side, you have the squatters. So these are folks who a lot of times they were mining and it played out, or they're just folks got nowhere else to go, or they're trying to run their own businesses without kicking up to the speculators. And these guys, they say that they bought their plots from like old Spanish and Mexican grants. They figure it was all swindled by Sutter and then from Sutter, like back in the day, so it doesn't count. And the Mexican grants that they bought are supposed to be respected by law, but they're not.
Ain't much law around
They
here.
sort of are when it becomes convenient. Anyway, it's a conundrum. So you got the speculators on one side and the squatters on the other. And both of the sides have a lot of guns, just like everybody does. And it seems like if the wrong word or phrase goes around or there's some problem, Sacramento is going to blow itself up sky high. So that's why I called you in. Because it seems like there's somebody going around doing just that. I don't know why, but there's some mysterious fella just going back and forth, spreading rumors, stirring folks up, and trying to turn Sacramento into a battlefield. Don't know too much about him. I don't even know his name, but, well, there's rumors and stories that made me think of you. So I put the letter out, and I thank you very kindly for answering it.
If it made you think of us, then it's supernatural in some way.
Yeah, it's this nameless fella, this troublemaker. Reports and rumors and such of him being in 2 different places at once, disappearing, reappearing, and apparently he's able to sweet talk anybody into just about anything. That's what made me think of you.
Give me a moment, let me see if I can locate him. And her eyes roll back in her head as she attempts to
All
tune
right.
in.
Whoa! I'm never gonna get used to that.
So, the tuning in is to try to get into the mind of a monster. So that is what she's trying to do right now.
All right, go for it.
Whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's with weird. I rolled a 6 and a 3 on the dice, which makes 9. My weird is +3 for 12. Math? Yeah, 12. Yep.
Holy
So-
cow.
I get to ask. I get hold 3. So first of all, where is it right now?
Ooh. Oh, you actually know something from that by that. Let me dig up the spooky just so I can be sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, here it is. Okay. So, it is actually in West Sacramento.
Okay.
Or he. I think you know it's a he at this point.
Okay, so right now they're in West Sacramento. How can I attract his attention?
Ooh. By like sort of thwarting his plans, getting in the way of his schemes.
And what is he planning to do right now?
Ooh. At whatever event is going on in West Sacramento, he's planning to like spread chaos, to like sabotage it.
Ooh, I hope it's a carnival or a circus. There's always food at those.
There's some sort of event that this creature is going to. Do you know of such a thing, Potato Sack Jack, in West Sacramento right now?
Jack says, well, yeah. Right now, they're doing the old buffalo bear bait in West Sacramento.
Bear baiting.
Yeah, with a buffalo.
I used to know a man who kept a bear as a pet.
Do they sell buffalo? I mean, do they sell buffalo meat? Can I eat buffalo meat? I love
There may
buffalo.
be some buffalo meat for sale. Look, there'll be all kinds of. If you're looking for grub, I imagine there will be some for sale at the buffalo bear bait.
The mighty buffalo.
I can't speak to its. What's that?
The mighty buffalo.
There may be some buffalo worth eating. I cannot speak to the food's quality. I do know who will be there, though. It will be attended by the fella who's leading the squatters, an Irishman by the name of Dooley. He come up from Mexico a couple years back. He's been hanging his hat in Sacramento ever since.
Duly
He's
noted.
sort of become the leader of the squatters.
So it's just Mr. Dooley, none of the other group.
What's that?
None of the others are going to be there, just Mr. Dooley.
Just the squatters, not the spectators.
Yes.
I imagine there'll be a good deal of other squatters there too.
So no, none of the spectators.
The spectators will probably be a mix, but I definitely think. I mean, the town. There's not that many speculators. There are more squatters here. So
Speculators.
and as fun as bear baits are, they kind of cater to a lower sort of crowd. So it's more likely the squatters would be attending than the speculators.
Right. Not much speculating around, I guess.
Yeah, the speculators are probably busy speculating.
This
Too busy
was
to go see a
fun.
bear fight a buffalo.
Oh, so there is a bear involved. It's a bear versus buffalo.
Yeah, they make a bear and a buffalo fight.
Okay. D'accord.
Seems we know our target, or at least one we probably need to keep alive.
Well, I'd imagine
I would say
that-
so. I think if. Oh, go ahead.
I'd imagine that whatever it is we're looking for is going to be trying to get Dooley riled up. Perhaps by killing. That would rile up the squatters, certainly.
Oh,
But
yeah,
perhaps
that
persuasion.
would do it for sure.
Hmm.
I would say if either Brannon or Dooley goes down, like the war would certainly begin.
Well, let us go watch animal abuse.
All right. So you guys heading over to West Sac?
I think
So it
so.
seems.
Yeah, I assume we can buy our tickets there.
Yeah, you guys head on over. It's like completely undeveloped. It's very much like a lot of sort of mist covered green fields and forests and like sort of some tents and cabins. And in one of these fields is where the bear buffalo bait is taking place. There's a bunch of like stripy, like patch tents. Lots of people selling stuff, like hawking bear and buffalo themed merchandise. And in the middle, there's kind of like a big sort of fence area and a little pit, but not that much. Like it looks, and the fence looks like extremely flimsy. And on one side, there's like a buffalo, this an unfortunate bison captured from the plains, and the other side there is a grizzly bear. And both sides are like, the trainers are sort of getting their animals worked up, ready to kill each other for the amusement, entertainment of this crowd. People are like taking bets, and you do see like a good amount of squatters. You can tell like they're not wearing particularly expensive clothes. A lot of jeans, a lot of dungarees, a lot of like fringe jackets, like red flannel. A lot of them look kind of like failed miners, failed businessmen, and yeah, you can see like all the squatters are kind of clustered together. There's more like unaffiliated people who are enjoying the show. And Dooley, pretty easy to recognize. He's like big guy, broad-shouldered, military bearing. He's very like sharp sideburns, kind of like dark hair, swept back, very like cold eyes. Looks like he's seen some shit, given his experience in the war. Yeah, so you guys arrive at the Bear Buffalo Bait. What do you do?
Well, with this flimsy fence, mightn't it be a good idea to maybe try and reinforce it?
It's like the Necronomicon from The Evil Dead, and it's
Okay.
big.
Oh man, are you trying to hide it at all, or just like whisking it out?
And she just takes it out.
Oh,
And she just takes it out.
oh man, okay,
How big's the font?
all right. Oh man, okay,
How big's the font?
all right. Yep, I think you'll have a chance to do one thing before.
Not to
Okay.
like root them to the spot, but just to make sure they can't knock over the fence. However, it does
Okay.
look like tendrils of necromantic energy are holding the fence together.
Whoa, okay. It does say one creature.
It does say one creature.
Yeah. I will say it holds the fence in place for a while, but yeah, it maybe one of them might make it out. We'll see.
If it has to
maybe
be one
depending
of the
how things
two
go.
getting held, it's the grizzly. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this
Like I
huge,
said,
like roaring grizzly bear would be.
I wasn't sure if she could really use a spell to reinforce the fence. It was suggested. She's doing her best. You know?
Yeah. No, it works. It works. I think it will hold the fence in place. It's just like we'll see what other weird stuff will happen here.
On the
Okay,
other hand, it was unbelievably obvious, and now there is black necromantic energy pulsing around the fence.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like staring at it and like looking at the copious amounts of whiskey and of very bad quality they've been like endlessly consuming. Some people are running away, others are like going over the tentacles and like poking them. Um, some folks like take out crosses and start like praying in a variety of different languages. Like people definitely freaking out. Um, you could see the guy who's running this show is like, no, don't be alarmed. It's a momentary strange growths. The bout is soon to commence. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Kesberg, what are you doing while this is going on?
I guess I would. Well, we haven't quite reached to a bad situation yet, so I guess I can investigate a mystery.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's cocked. So 5 and 3 is 8 plus my sharp, I think, yes. Yes, plus sharp is 9. So I hold 1, which is perfect because I think there's only one question that really makes sense to me. What is being concealed here?
Ooh, excellent question. Okay. Where are you sort of going in this event while you're looking around? Are you kind of like scouting out the area? Are you kind of staying in one place?
Yeah, I'm just sort of like doing like just wandering the area, sort of looking around to like see if there's anything like concealed that could potentially harm anyone or cause something to break out.
Yeah. You see kind of a strange creature or like part of it like slipping into one of the sort of circus tents. You like see it kind of going under the fabric and disappearing. It has sort of like a monkeyish simian look to it, with kind of like a big fluffy dog or cat tail, and then like prehensile like kind of monkey feet. And you sort of hear like a hee 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 as it kind of goes under the tent and vanishes. All right. I just want to know: are you giving chase? Are you checking in with the others?
I'll sort of if I would say I'll inform Wilbur's, be like, Wilbur, there's something that went into that tent. I'm gonna find out.
Wilbur's already found some food and is half chewing on something. It's like, okay. Good luck.
I mean,
Okay.
I could use some help if you want to be useful.
That pause.
Oh, there's some good people to talk to here. Someone might know something. Should we split up?
I'm not much of a talker, so go ahead.
Okay, I'll find out. I'll find out if there's any funny business going on. Beyond the funny business that's going on. I don't know if there's I don't know which move is like a gather information or like just talk to someone.
Well, you could go into the tent after this creature. You could also try talking to some of the folks here. You could talk to like someone in the audience. You can talk to sort of the carnival barker. The guy who's taking bets. You could talk to Dooley.
Let's make a bet. I like that. Let's talk
man. Okay.
Yeah. What am I betting on?
All right. So you are the guy who's taking the bets. He's this like greatest showman type, big stripy vest, humongous curly mustache, big top hat, and being like, "Yes, sir, we're going to place a bet on this great contest between beast and beast."
Yes.
All right.
Care
Very
to
well, my good man.
explain?
Now, there are two combatants.
Mhm.
The fearsome grizzly, which seems to be suffering a momentary constitutional crisis, but he'll soon right himself. And then on the other side, the savage buffalo, the monstrous king of the prairie. Who do you think will win, and how much do you want to bet?
I'm on the bear. I think
Very good.
I will bet $2.
$2 on the bear. All right.
What's the largest bet you've seen come through here?
Oh, a regular fortune, $5, and a new pair of boots.
That's okay. Who placed this wager?
All right, so you're
A millionaire?
what's that?
Who placed this wager?
Okay, so you put some money down on the bear. Madame de Manche,
Mm-hmm.
you think, as far as you know, your tendrils are like holding everything in place. What are you doing now? Do you want to go into the audience or like try and did Kesper kind of point out the strange creature he saw going into the tent?
Well, I don't know if he pointed it out to Madame de Monge. It sounded like he only pointed it out to Wilbur. So she doesn't know about it.
There, I didn't specifically say it. Then.
So she's going to go over to Dooley because nothing was pointed out to her about a creature.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and talk to Dooley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's looking at you very curiously, and he's like, that's a interesting book you got there, miss.
No,
I've never seen the like.
no, and hopefully you won't again. If you have any ideas for wanting to do anything with it, I assure you that anybody who touches it besides me will have nothing good will happen to them. But this is neither here nor there. We did not come to talk about literature.
He's like, I suppose not. I suppose we came to see a bear and a buffalo kill each other.
Oy. I'm also here to try to protect you, Mr. Dooley. I have visions on occasions. Something has put its eye upon you. I'm not certain if it has tried to convince you, or tried to kill you, or tried to befuddle you, but no matter what, I would like to observe. Maybe try to find whatever this creature is, protect you, possibly your sanity, possibly your life.
Ooh, all right. Sounds to me like you want to manipulate someone.
I do want to manipulate
Because
someone.
he is, I mean, he's a proud person, and he's a soldier. So he's not, he's very much the, like, I can take care of myself kind of thing. So I think, yeah, a roll is going to be needed here.
Okay. So I get to add charm to that, which is +2. I rolled a 4 and a 2 on the dice, which makes 8.
Nice. Okay.
So
with an 8? Mm-hmm.
yeah, so they'll do it, but they're gonna ask something of me.
Okay. He's like, so it seems to me you're offering your services as a sort of a bodyguard. Is that right?
A bodyguard, an observer, a wielder of strange magics.
He's like, well, I can't say I've ever had any one of those looking out for me, or anyone looking out for me at all. I'm not averse to it. I can use all the help I can get. But you'll need to prove that you're on my side, the side of the people around me. I take it you know the name Sam Brannan.
I'm familiar with the name. We've met Sam Brannan, have we not?
Yes, he was there He belongs to the Arcadian Club, this kind of group of businessmen and like government officials.
Yeah.
It is sort of like a cult or an occult club that was like trying to, and he was trying to get
The
the
cross.
golden. I need to know what he's up to. A little bit after this, he'll be throwing a party at his downtown mansion. He'll have a lot of his friends and the speculators will be there, drinking the fine wine, talking over the face of the city. I'd appreciate it if you could visit. A fellow like myself wouldn't get through the front door, but you, what was your name, by the way? I don't know if I got it.
Ah, you did not. It is Madame Demange. Pleasure.
Pleasure. You, Madame Dumont, strike me as a woman of quality.
It has been said.
So, infiltrate the party, see what Brandon and his friends are up to, and welcome to the Squatters.
I appreciate that. But I will make sure that this particular event you are safe. Also, I do not know where either of my companions have gone.
All right, so let's check on them. Wilbur, you finished like taking the bets, and the ringmaster has kind of like done all the paperwork for you. Kesberg, you went into the tent to go after this creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you pop in, you see there is it's like kind of a little gambling tent. Looks kind of empty. There is like two people playing Pharaoh, this game where there's like a bunch of cards, and like you sort of put bets down a table with the card numbers marked, and then a deck of cards is like shuffled and drawn. If you guessed which one the next card is going to be, you like can double your money. Pretty popular gambling game. You've definitely seen all over California. The dealer is like a very weird looking guy. He's like kind of like a goatish beard. He's like absurdly thin. Very like long, lean limbs, just like moving very fast as he's like pulling cards and like throwing down bets. The other guy is like extremely handsome, extremely fashionably dressed, just like bowler hat, peacock feather in the brim, like diamond stick pin, checkered coat, striped waistcoat. They don't clash. It looks great. Silk tie, pocket square, and just like perfect, almost like too perfect features. Slick back hair. Who's kind of like sitting on the other end, like sort of placing bets and watching things. And he sort of like looks up as you walk in. And the dealer's like, new player coming up. What'll it be, sir? Well, you lay down.
So it's just the gentleman and the dealer, correct?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing there's no sign of the creature around.
Not as far as you know.
Okay. I guess I will sit down and sort of keep my eye out, but sort of place a bet or two.
Okay. All right. So you and this like dandy gentleman are sort of playing back and forth. And he says he's a very like urbane, like Dubliner, like upper class kind of Irish accent, which I'm probably not doing justice to. I'll try my best. He's like, it's always interesting the way the cards can have so much variety in them, so much joy to be found in a twist of fate. Don't you think so?
Well, sure, when you play the cards right, fate can go in your favor. or if you potentially rig the game.
Ooh, you're a man after my own heart. How do you think Kesberg is like doing? Is he like very much focused on the game, or is he like enough to do well? Or you think his mind is elsewhere?
I think he's mostly focused on trying to if he can spot the creature, if not figure out if the two, like the gentleman and the creature, have any sort of like connection.
Ooh, all right. I'll tell you what. Give me a keep your cool, an act under pressure roll.
Okay. Okay. So I got a 5 and 2 on the dice, so 7 plus my cool of 2 would be a 9.
Okay. The worst outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay. Ooh, okay. I'm going to give you a hard choice.
Okay.
So it's going to be either you are going to be trapped, or a trap is going to spring on you.
Okay.
Between these two people, or the creature is going to kind of like, and this guy, the dandy, who are in league, are going to successfully work their magic on the bear and buffalo.
So I am either trapped or the plan succeeds on their part.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe not succeeds, but like they'll be able to get sort of some magic off to do something. I mean, I think Madame Demanche definitely made the fence reinforced, so that will like help big time for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one who put myself into the situation, so I think Levi's not the most knowledgeable about magic or anything of the like, so I think he will inadvertently get trapped for a time.
Oh, okay. All right, very cool. So as like kind of the cards are going back and forth, the fancy guy is like talking to you, and he's like, I do so love games of chance, games of any kind, really. Games of strategy, chess, snakes and ladders. It's fun to watch little pieces move back and forth. And then when they are destroyed, or when your king is checkmated, they all go back into the box and you can play with them again. And it's same with cards. You deal them, you shuffle them, and then they're over. You, Mr. Levi Kesberg, are a wonderful little card to play. Right now, I think I'm going to shuffle you away. But you'll be coming out very soon. And as he's speaking, you look at the dealer, who is like transformed. He now has like a goatish kind of dog face. Horns have popped out of the side of his head, and he has this kind of hunched over simian body. And what else is going on? Like a vine, this thorny vine, has come out of the grass below you, and like wrapped around you, and like trapped you to the chair. Yeah, the fancy guy like kind of doffs his hat to you, and like sort of picks up his cane and like walks out from the back of the tent. And this creature, a puka, which I'm not sure if you may or may not know what that is. Like,
I mean, at least Nick and I do.
Yeah,
I'm presuming
sure,
you know what a
probably.
puka is. I'm sorry.
I feel like
I
I've heard of
definitely
it.
do.
I'm sure you
yeah.
guys do. I'm
feel
not
like
sure
I've
if you
heard of
care
it. I don't
yes,
remember it off the top
I
of my
definitely
head.
believe you have. Yeah.
I love pukas.
Um,
So please continue.
Yeah. Yes. He's kind of like pushed you over onto the table, the Pharaoh table. and the vines are like tying you to the table, as he is like he's sort of like drawing out uh like daggers instead of the card, or he's pulling cards out of the shoe, which is where all the cards are kept. They're now looking like nasty and sharp and bladed, and he's gonna like be placing them down into you and like cutting you up with them. Madame Dimanche. Then I want to see what Wilbur's doing. If Wilbur noted, what's Wilbur's
I
been up
mean,
to?
it's the thing is like I know that I'm not technically next, but what Madame Dimanche was going to do is relevant to this. Which
Okay,
was
let's have that then.
she's wanted to send Minhui out to look around the carnival, or the bear buffalo baiting, partially to find out where the hell her friends went, because nobody told her
Okay.
anything. So the cat's slinking around specifically looking for Wilbur and Levi because Madame Dimanche lost track of both of them. And in the meantime, she's communicating with the spirits nearby to see if anything unusual has been spotted by them.
Ooh, okay. Let's do like one roll to kind of cover this.
Sure.
Oh, is speaking to the spirits, is that like a spooky move?
That's the site. You can use the invisible, especially spirits and magical influences, or you can see the invisible, especially spirits and magical influences. You may communicate or maybe even make deals with the spirits you see, and they give you more opportunities to spot clues when you investigate a mystery.
Ooh, okay.
So it's basically
All right.
for investigating a mystery.
Okay. I wish, is there some way to like make this all one roll? Let's do investigate a mystery, and we'll see if we can incorporate
Yeah.
both of them.
I mean, the cat
And
is
how about I
kind
give
of
you an extra
falls
plus
under
one?
this too. Sounds because of the cat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I think an extra plus one because of the cat makes sense.
Alrighty. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I don't make it. I'm gonna mark it. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
mark experience. Right.
experience.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the die, and it's
Oh,
based off my
man.
sharp, which is not that good. So I don't think the spirits are telling her anything useful, and the cat can't find anybody.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll let. What do you think, Minhui? What happens to Minhui?
I mean, I think
What
Minhui is.
distracts him?
I think
Or her,
Minhui.
rather.
I mean, they, them, I guess.
Yeah, what distracts them?
I don't think I ever set a gender for Minhui, and I don't think Minhui has ever talked about it.
Mhm.
But if I did, I probably said male. But we're off track. I think that what happens is basically Minhui doesn't look in any of the tents. Probably turns up Wilbur just fine, but doesn't think to look in the tents.
Ooh, definitely. Yeah, so the cat paws around, finds Wilbur. The spirit's unable to find anything. Wilbur, what are you doing?
Or the spirits are just unhelpful.
So wait, what found me?
Yeah.
A black cat.
Madame
found you?
Dimanche's.
Okay, have I met this cat before?
I mean, she was carrying the cat around with her.
Okay. All right, so easily recognizable. Well,
it's a black cat with a white star right on the center of its forehead.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I could either follow this cat, or what I was planning to do was take out my dowsing rods and see if I can find a something cursed to eat. Because the food here is good, but man, it is not hitting the spot right now. Preferably something to drink, but to wash all of the buffalo meat down. But I wanted to see if I could magically sense something that was a cursed object in here and eat it.
If you eat my book, I will kill you.
No. It's your book. I'm not going to eat your book. Unless you have a page you want to spare. I'll eat a page. Like just like a back cover. Like the forward.
Index.
Or like a prelude, whatever. Just the author note to the reader, something you've already read that you don't need anymore. That would be good. But hey, I'm not gonna take it from you. What's that?
So
cat?
what is?
I mean, the cat can't talk. yet, though.
Levi's stuck in a well. Hurry!
The cat can talk if you want the cat. to
Oh, the
talk.
cat can talk. Okay, all right.
The cat can talk. Yeah. The cat's like, I can't talk, you know.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, I'm asking you where Levi is. Have you seen Levi?
You're asking me? Shoot.
Yeah, he went with you.
No. He went with me, and then we
Okay,
split
well,
up.
okay, don't you think we should better find him?
I don't know.
All
you
right,
can-
look, let's start slow. Where did Levi go? Where did you see Levi go?
The tent. That's right. It was a tent. I don't.
The
Which
tent,
tent? I
okay.
don't remember.
All right, you start looking in tents
Okay.
just until you find him. I'm gonna go get Madame Demange.
Okay. There's a lot of tents. I'm gonna try and sense any sort of magic or energy and try to find the tent. I do not remember which one.
All right,
There are
go
a
for
lot of
it.
tents here. Am I adding anything?
Is this a special move you have as the Curse Eater?
No, it's probably just using magic to
Yeah,
do
use magic. I think so.
something beyond human
Weird.
limitations.
Oh, that's more like
Yeah, that makes
restraint
sense to
and
me.
stuff.
Okay. I got a 10. Total.
It's really good. You find out exactly where Levi is. What does your magic look like? Using like your dowsing rods, or
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you use to find?
Whichever way my stomach growls the most, you know.
All
Whatever
right,
the loudest.
Yeah, you're following him, and there's definitely some cursed object too,
Oh,
where he is. Yeah.
good, because I'm starving.
All right. So you follow the curse, Madame Demange. Minhui finds you and like leads you after Wilbur.
Okay. Thank you, Minui.
Of course. Wilbur, well, I think he's doing his best. Let's cut him some slack, but come on, we better hurry.
Ah oui, il est l'idiot. Je know. Je sais.
So Minhui leads you along. You guys both arrive at the tent at the same time. Also, the contest has begun. Like the buffalo and the grizzly bear have like launching at each other, and you hear all these like roars and buffalo bellows as they're like clashing, and the crowd's going wild. So at least that's going off sort of without a hitch. You guys open the tent. Levi, I think unless you do something, you're going to take like 3 levels of harm as like a razor sharp 2 of hearts is going to be like slammed into your belly.
Well, you said that I'm trapped in vines.
Yeah, they're like tying you to the pharaoh table.
Yeah, I would like to try and break them out and sort of break out of the vines and sort of like grab the puka before he can do anything.
Nice. Okay, is your goal to fight the puka or to break free?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Well, I'm just wondering if you're rolling kick some ass or act under pressure.
I would like to kick some ass, but
Okay,
Yeah.
we can go with that one.
where's because it's one of those like I'm better at kicking ass because I can use my weird, but if it makes more sense to try and act under pressure and break out, then however the narrative.
You can
says.
definitely fight the puka without breaking out. So maybe depending on how you roll, that might be how it goes. Because there's also stuff you could pick that might be like getting you out of there.
Yeah, then let's
do kick some
let the
ass.
dice.
Yeah.
Let the dice.
All right.
Oh, those are both. Well, no, that one's not as cocked, but this one is. Okay. We're at a 4 and a 1 so far, so we're at 5 plus 3 is with weird, so it brings it to an 8.
Good. An 8. All right. So, you inflict harm on each other.
Yes.
Okay. I think you're going to take 3 harm as this card is rammed into you. I don't think you get to pick any.
He does get to reduce it by 1.
I do get to reduce it by 1.
Yes.
So-
So you get 2 harm. as you were stabbed with a playing card. How much harm do you do to the puka?
Well, I do have. I added another natural attack, which like on paper it says claws, but I'm just gonna say any sort of like hand-to-hand combat because I don't think Levi has claws.
Yeah.
So it is 2 harm hand. But I would like to flavor it as I sort of with the body and the momentum of getting hit with the card, sort of flip the table onto it.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So you're still kind of tied to the table, but you like swing it over, it crashes down. Splinters go everywhere. The puka goes like ee, and so it starts squirming away on the ground. This is when the tent opens up and Wilbur and Madame Demanche enter. Wilbur, you right away see the deck of cards is like mega cursed.
Oh, hell yes. What is wrong with your dog, sir?
The puka's like, you want these, do ya? They're not for you.
Oh, okay. All right, deal me in. Let's go. I'm kicking this guy's ass.
Oh, pick a card. He starts like hurling the razor sharp cards at you and Madame Demanche.
Sweet. I want to catch one in my teeth and eat it.
Okay. Is there a curse eater roll for this?
There is a Devour Evil, which is when you absorb a curse.
Let's do that.
That says when you devour
We go
a
back to the
curse,
curse eater. Yes. Okay.
roll 1 die. If the die shows 1 to 3, mark corruption, 4 to 5, 2 corruption, and 6, 3 corruption. So I will. Oh, let's do that. Okay.
Nice. This guy is a minion too, so you could try absorbing him as well. You could eat him.
We'll do that later. Save that for dessert. Okay. Okay. This is the appetizer. He's the main course. All right.
Yeah.
So I got a 1. So I mark 1.
All right. Start absorbing the cards.
If the curse was small or short-lived, it's destroyed. If the curse is strong or long-lasting. Oh wait, no. Ask the keeper to provide you with a power and a downside the curse gives you.
Ooh,
What do I get?
Okay. I mean, I think these are definitely. Ooh. Okay. I would say like the cards. You eat one of the cards, and like all the cards somehow go into you and are absorbed by you. So you can temporarily throw these cards yourself. You can like manifest them and then hurl these razor sharp playing cards in your own way.
Okay, I'll keep them up my sleeve for later.
Yeah, as your corruption builds up.
Yeah. And then, unless someone else wants to go, I will also be taking a bite out of this.
I did have a plan.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's have Madame Demanche go because he's not weak enough to be devoured just yet. He was hit for 2,
Okay.
but he's got a little bit more to him. So
And
Madame
then
Demanche.
I will take a bite out of this crime dog afterwards.
Clown dog,
The crime dog. The bite.
crime dog.
I forgot the name of
Okay.
the dog. I forgot the name of the
McGruff.
cartoon dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna take a bite out of him, okay? Because he is the crime. He is the crime.
Whoa. Yeah, that's true. He is the crime. All right, Madame Demanche.
Okay, Madame Demanche takes some ground up chalk and other things like bits of bone dust, ashes of specific herbs, and like puts it in her hand and goes as she is attempting to use magic to trap a specific person, minion, or monster, like actually do the thing for what it is.
Nice. Okay, trying to trap him.
She's trying to trap the puka, yes.
Excellent
And
idea.
it's basically like a supernatural paralytic is what she's taken out. I wanted to get very like voodoo
Ooh.
with it, you know.
So they're kind of like, oh, let's go ahead and roll, and then we'll see how well it works. I think it's a great idea.
Let's see. I've got a 4 and I've got a 2. Then I get to add a 3 to that, so that makes it a 9. So not quite a total success. So it works, but you get to determine a glitch.
Got it. Okay.
Which
I think it's going to be short-lived. So you'll hold him in prison for a little bit, a couple seconds. You can talk to him, interrogate him, but he's going to get out like very soon, and he's going to try and escape.
I'm not skipping It's not held for very long, so whatever the two of you want to do it.
What does it look like when he's trapped?
It's basically like all of the muscles in his body have completely locked up, so he's like frozen in place like a paralysis in D&D.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
So
this
what,
weird
like
goat.
I think he was in the middle of laughing and he just freezes, like with
Oh,
that
I love
expression
that.
of like malicious joy on its face that it can't move anymore.
Yep. So this goat monkey dog is just like frozen mid laugh and collapses on the grass of the tent. Kesberg,
Mhm.
you are still kind of the table is kind of smashed. You're still sort of tied to it. The vine is still around you. What do you do?
I guess I will break out of it, or at least free myself.
Okay.
And as I'm sort of doing that, I'll just be like, well, we can either get some information out of it, or I don't know. Wilbur, you seem. That
If
look
you
is
want
very
information, you
familiar.
best hurry up. I'm pulling out my steak knife.
Well, I will say, yeah, if I need to roll to get out of the vines, I can do that. But
I think because the puka is stunned, you're able to like break your way free.
okay.
The vines start like dying and just rotting away. You just like wrench your way free.
Yep.
Do you want to try talking to the puka or like trying to investigate it?
Yes. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I guess I can investigate a mystery in basically like asking the puka questions about his master. So, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a quick investigate a mystery.
Not with a 2 and a 1, so 4. So that's a failure,
Oh, okay. Mark experience.
which means I level up.
Yeah. Nice. I think you're trying to ask it questions, but like because of the paralytics, which are just starting to wear off, like it can't really answer. And just sort of like it's doing more like frenzied laughter and like wriggling back and forth. And as soon as it starts to get free, as soon as the paralytics are like wearing off, it's like kind of its arms like sort of bonelessly slip back onto the ground, and it starts like trying to crawl its way and escape. All right, Wilbur, what do you do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Is this thing? Have we injured it yet? Or
Little bit.
I think between the stunning and the punch sizing that Levi did, it's injured enough to be eaten.
Okay. I think I will try and intimidate it to talk before I eat it.
Nice.
I'll make it seem like I'm gonna let it go, but I'm not. Shh! Don't tell it about it. I'm not letting it go.
All right. You could do investigate a mystery, or you could do manipulate someone.
Let's see.
Which is better, your sharp or your charm?
Charm is just slightly better, so let's go with manipulate someone. I'm trying to convince it to tell me, and I won't eat your fingers. Like
I won't eat you. Yeah. We'll see if you can pull off a lie.
Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, that's not gonna do it. I think 3, 4. I believe a 5 is failure. Is it not?
It is.
5 is a failure.
Awesome. Hit me with it. I knew I should have just eaten the bastard.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'll tell you everything I know. Just don't eat me. He seems to be totally cooperative. And then as soon as you ask your first question, he's like, okay, I'll tell you. The person I'm working for is named. And he just puts a big fart noise in your face.
Am I allowed to do something before it just escapes?
He's going to escape. He's like, he jumps down, starts crawling through the tent. You can do something to stop him, though, or to kill him.
Great. I'm gonna jinx him.
Okay, go for it.
So he's trying to escape. I'm going to try to prevent that as it accidentally runs into a sack, making it convenient to capture.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Because that is one of the effects, is interfere with what a monster minion or bystander is trying to do.
Yeah,
And that's a very
perfect.
jinxy sort of thing. I believe in trying to do the abilities the way they are written.
Absolutely.
All right, I've got a 6 and a 3 on the dice, which is a 9, plus 3 more is a 12.
Hey.
As it manages to run straight
Absolutely.
into
Okay,
a
awesome.
bag. I get to hold 2. So it also is going to lose something that I will soon find.
Ooh, the puka will?
If there's
Or
a
just-
possibility of something for it to lose that I can find, if not, we'll pick something else.
Okay. Does this apply more to the minion or to like the overall monster?
It applies to whoever I jinx. Like if I chose to do this to just some random person on the street, I could do it to them too.
Right. Okay. All right. Oh, I think I got something.
Okay.
Yeah. So he goes into the sack,
Mhm.
and is trapped.
Okay.
Bizarrely, like it's a sack that's way smaller than he should be. It's this guy's like I mean he's like thin and stringy, but he's like person sized.
Oh,
The
sorry.
sack
I
is
was
like
getting the wrong idea about how
looks like
big
it should.
was.
Yeah, but
A
like
tarp could have
for some
fallen
reason,
on it instead, if that works better for you.
well, I like the idea that like he does it's TARDIS style. He like goes into a little sack and somehow it's like it's big enough to hold all of him. He
Mhm.
like compresses.
Yeah, that's very fair.
So he's like stuck in there. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that feeling to it.
Yeah.
And as he goes down, you see he drops something, which was weird because he was not wearing any clothes.
Hmm.
And he dropped. You see it as an invitation to a like afternoon tea at Sam Brandon's mansion downtown. The event that that Dooley mentioned to you.
Fair enough. I'll pick that up. And I'll also gesture at the sack to Wilbur and say, Bon appetit, mon ami.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
All right, I think this puka has been beaten up enough that you can now devour it.
Oh,
So you
here
can
we
do
go.
the devour move.
Let's do it again.
Devour evil.
3, which is 1 more corruption. And what ability and downside do I get from this puka?
Ooh, okay. I think you'll get some of its like illusory powers,
Mm-hmm.
but the downside is they might go away at the very worst moment.
Okay. Unstable. Delicious. Lick my fingers. Here we go.
I don't know if we've
All
avoided
right.
tragedy at this point, but
Mm.
at
No,
least
we are-
we've
Yeah,
eaten
you
it.
guys pop out of the. Oh, sorry, was that?
Oh, I was gonna say we are well on our way to success here. No matter what, this is the best I've eaten in a while. It's not flapjacks, but whatever.
You guys go outside and you see the buffalo bear bait went off without a hitch. These two wonderful animals that are soon to be not extinct but extremely endangered have killed each other. One less buffalo, one less grizzly bear in the world. Two wonders of nature destroyed for the petty amusement of men.
There'll always be more buffalo.
Yeah,
We couldn't.
and same with the grizzly bears. We're
Yeah,
never going to
we-
run out of those things in California.
There's so many of them.
Put them
all
on the
over place.
flag.
Yeah, we'll
Uh-huh.
never run out.
Yep.
Wait, so did I get? What do I get? What's my money? Do I win?
Oh, ooh, let's do a roll for this. I'll tell you what. Roll. Let's just do a flat roll. If you get,
Okay.
a 6 or higher, if you get like a medium success, you get some money back.
Mhm.
Super success, you get like a whole bunch of money, and if you fail, you lost like all your money and lose even more money.
Good. Okay, here we go.
Levi, Madame Demonte, if you guys bet, you can also roll if you think your character would have bet on
My
this
character didn't bet
horrific
anything.
blood sport.
Yeah, I got a 6, so I guess
You lost like $20.
$20. I only bet $2.
Somehow you didn't read the fine print. It was like you can win $2 of putting in, but if you lose, you got to pay way
Great.
more.
Oh yeah, both is a parlay. Both
Yep.
both animals die. You actually
Yeah.
owe 10 times your amount to make up for the difference.
Yup.
Madame Demonge wants to go to the person that was running this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So you head over to this like the showman guy who is now like getting these two mangled animals shoveled out of the way so we can start whatever his next horrible blood sport is.
Can I ask what
He's
you
like,
what,
oh, another spectacular match. Oh, yes.
what do you do with
Madam.
the bodies?
He's like, well, I suppose I'll just sell them to some butcher and sell the hides. But if not, I'll just throw them in the earth here and let the flies and vultures have their pick. While I go looking for more creatures to capture and force to fight.
How much for the dead bear?
Ooh. He's like, well, let's see. What are you willing to pay? Give me a manipulate someone.
Okay. Let's see. I've got a 6 and a 3, so that's 7. I get to add 2, so that's 9. So he's gonna ask something
okay.
of me.
Ooh, okay.
If he's gonna do it, he's gonna ask something of me.
All right. He's like, I'll tell you what. That cat looks interesting. I noticed it making some speechifying noises. Trade me the cat and I'll give you the bear carcass.
The cat is unfortunately one of the few things I have that's not for sale.
Well, what would you be willing to part with?
Now I'm thinking about what's on her. Usually, I either offer spiritual services or services of the carnal variety, sir. Would either of these be of interest to you?
Spiritual services.
Using spirits to track down your enemies, cursing somebody. Things such
Ooh,
as
okay.
this.
He's like, well, that does sound intriguing. All right, I'll tell you what. There's a bull that I really want to have a bear fight, and I want this bear to win. If you can curse this bull, it'll be a little match in a couple days. If you can curse this bull for me and rig the fight in my favor, I'll give you the bear carcass. Do we have a deal?
I can rig the fight in your favor, certainly, but I don't want the carcass to rot in the meantime.
Oh, yes. You may have the carcass ahead of time. I am so interested in what happens to this dead bear that I'm willing to give it to you on spec.
Good. You'll be seeing the bear again soon.
Excellent. That sounds promising and good. So he just gives you the bear carcass. Roberto can like load it in the wagon if you want. It's pretty big.
Yeah, I know it's big. I'm gonna take it to Central Park and pretend that no, never mind. Anyway.
Ooh, oh.
little joke about
topical.
the horrible world we live in. But
Yes.
no, she does want the bear carcass for something.
You got the bear carcass.
Yeah.
So as you guys head out, going to Sam Brandon's party, and you see Keithel kind of like cheering this blood sport. Well, Levi, if you want to do something, that's totally okay.
I was actually going to see if it was possible to get some of the buffalo meat off of that man.
Oh yeah. He'll sell it to you for like real cheap. Yeah.
Cool.
Again, they're like, we're never going to run out of these things. Who cares about buffalo? But yeah, as you're leaving, you kind of you're sort of struck by the image. And Levi, you remember the guy talking about games, the dandy talking about games.
Yeah.
Of like, just two sort of forces that are being manipulated into fighting each other for like the amusement of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And people just like betting on it, like loving the blood sport, just like enjoying the carnage. while watching others fight and die for like no reason or for fun.
Yeah.
And that sort of concept kind of like lingers in your minds for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think I will.
Segue.
On our way, I will sort of like relay what the conversation that I had with that gentleman, just so that everyone is
What
of the know.
what did your character share specifically?
Basically, that the gentleman who trapped me was like, give a description of him, like that he's like an Irish dandy kind of thing, and very much into games and the manipulation of such.
Then he is probably our target.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And considering I found this invitation in the room, I know where he's going next.
Ooh, all right, super cool.
We have until tonight to do it, correct? How soon
well,
is
the
the
party is
party?
like kind of it's like a late afternoon kind of thing. So,
Okay. So how long until it's happening?
oh, maybe just like in like a little less than an hour. So it's happening very soon. So,
I did want so badly to bring this bear back to life first, but I don't think I have time. Bringing something back to life is serious magic.
that's true. Okay, why don't you do? I mean, let's do it now. We'll see how well you roll, and if it's like, it might be something that takes a little longer, or maybe you can get it done
Yeah.
right now.
Well, this is a thing that would fall under big magic.
Big magic. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Is there,
Yeah.
is there a
I
possibility
think
that
this
I
will
could
take a
help?
little bit longer.
Is there a possibility that I could
Yeah,
help in some way?
Oh, I like that.
I mean, one of the things for big magic that might be required is multiple people.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Levi could help. I think it will still take like a day or two to get this completely finished, even with both you guys helping.
Okay.
So
The
I think
bear's
next
not
game we
gonna-
can see the
The bear's not
Oh,
going
go
to
ahead.
rot in the meantime.
no, it's the air is cool right now, so it will last.
All right.
I would also.
You can bring that.
on
I
our-
think.
Oh, no, you can finish your sentence.
Yeah, so maybe like next game we'll do a roll and see at the beginning and see if the resurrected bear
Yeah.
is on the scene.
Lorna, I've let you be a horse now for a little while. Okay.
Yes.
Now it's time for you to be a bear instead.
Let's see. I'll tell you what. Give me a quick charm roll.
Okay.
Maybe not so much manipulate someone, just to see how Lorna takes this.
Yeah. I mean, she's on my crew and she's an underling. She's supposed to do what I tell her to.
She's gonna do it. But this will just decide like how much Lorna is into being a bear.
Okay. The charm is 8 altogether.
Okay. I think Lorna's down for it. Like, it's one of those things. She's like, well, I've always wanted to be a horse. I've never really thought about being a bear, but I'm willing to give it a try.
A bear could be very useful to me. Yeah.
Understood. Wait, can I keep talking like that? Like doing like fun wickers and things? And neighs as the bear?
If you want to be a bear that neighs, you certainly may.
Yes.
Yeah, the bear that neighs is the great child.
All right, so.
Yeah.
The bear that neighs. I love it.
But yeah.
All right.
On our way, I would like to do my uncontrolled vitality to try and heal myself.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
What's it with? Cool. I fail.
Womp womp.
So my injury's
You're
worsened.
not doing in the dice. You're not rolling well tonight. It's okay though. Mark experience.
Yep. So my injuries got worse.
Oh.
How presentable are the two of you in terms of blending in at a fancy party?
Well, based on what I wrote last time, I have a waistcoat and a pocket watch, and
so you're good.
I'm a man of wealth and taste. So
All right, so you're fine.
I think I'm okay. There's some blood on it, but it's whatever.
And I very specifically have neat clothes, so I think I'm good.
You'll
What
definitely
did
fit
I
in.
what did I write it into him as for his
Yeah,
looks?
Kesper, how about you?
His clothes are a little ragged.
All right. Well,
You can just borrow a coat. I'm
you
sure you
might
can.
get some.
Yeah, get it. We'll get you a coat. I did decide something on it.
He does have a long coat, but like I said, it's a little bit on the ragged side.
We're not
can-
looking so much for a long coat as,
Yeah.
Just a jacket is nice. Get
something
you a
formal.
loner.
I guess so. Sure.
Okay.
Gotta
I'll tell
hard
you
to
what,
find
give me
things
a
my
quick-
size.
Someone give me an act under pressure roll to try and find some fancy duds for Levi.
I have pretty good cool. I could do that.
Go for it, Wilbur.
Oh, okay. That is the 12 total.
Hey.
Incredible. You find like the best tailor shop in Sacramento, and Kesper steps out like amazing, like waistcoat, frock coat, tails. Like it looks awesome.
It's all a rental. Don't sweat in it.
Yeah, it's a rental
Um,
though.
As I sort of like I remove the coat, you see that he is still bleeding. Like, oh.
God. Uh-oh.
Let me check.
So
Let me check something about use magic.
oh yeah, you can heal with the magic. That could be cool.
I can heal one harm from an injury or cure a disease or neutralize poison. It does not say specifically on myself.
Yeah,
So-
you can try and heal him with some magic.
All right. We'll see how I do. Well, I've got a 5 and a 3 on the dice, and then I get to add 3 to it for a total of 11. So it
All
goes
right.
up without
So-
a touch. You
And
only
that
heal for
heals
one,
one harm?
but it heals
Okay.
one harm.
That's,
Something, yeah, that's good.
I would say that sort of like reverses the the worsening that happened and heals one harm, so he's not bleeding as much. And he'll sort of like wrap up the injury as well to try and hope that it doesn't bleed through onto the rental.
Nice. Okay. So you guys arrive at the party. Brandon's got this mansion that's sort of like overlooking some wetlands. So there's like he's got this big, fancy Victorian newly created house. And there's just like the some piers and boardwalks leading off into kind of the more swampy delta area. You see the parties in full swing. Lots of like fancy people in evening dress or chatting up in the garden. There's like lots of candles, torches keeping everything going. A string band is like playing away with the violins and the cello and all that. You guys enter thanks to your fancy clothes. Nobody really gives you like another look. There's all sorts of the wealthy merchant class of Sacramento is hanging out here. You guys do see at least one familiar face. All of you see Lady Thalia Hammersmith, the young British noblewoman who you helped fight her evil ancestor, Sir Edmund Hammersmith, is her vampire ancestor. So she very dressed up in this fancy Victorian outfit with a parasol, is like hanging out. She's chatting with like a woman who is also like fashionably dressed. The hair is all in elaborate ringlets. And so you spot her. You do spot like Sam Brandon, who's he hasn't noticed you just yet, but he's like going back and forth, greeting all the guests, shaking hands. Levi, you do not see the well-dressed man that you spotted earlier.
Okay.
As far as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a step to the side and do a tune in again.
Nice.
To,
Okay.
To attempt to spy on this guy. Or I'll drop my dice
Okay.
on the floor, one or the other. Okay, so let's see. I've got 2 3s on the dice. I get to add 3, so that makes it a 9, which means I get to hold 1. So my
Okay.
question is, where is he right now?
Ooh, okay. He is indeed here. He's very close by. In fact, as you are like doing this, you see Brannon like look kind of past the sort of the deck, the balcony of his house where the party's going on, down in the swampy area, where he like sees something and he sort of excuses himself and starts like heading down there. And you think that's where this mysterious man is.
Out in the courtyard.
Or in
Courtyard.
kind of the wetlands area, yeah, where like these wooden bridges and walkways lead into the swamp.
Okay.
All right,
He's out in the wetlands.
Wilbur. Ooh, okay.
I mean, she would share this information with the other two.
Got it. So you tell everybody. Are you guys going to go after him, or do you want to talk to Lady Thalia or see some of the other guests?
Yo, they got hors d'oeuvres at this fancy party.
Oh, do they? The canapes are astounding. You can just go right over to the canapes and start chowing down.
Okay, we're gonna chat out, and then I will follow. I will follow this shady figure
Okay.
with a handful of deviled eggs in my pockets.
You just cram loose deviled eggs in your pockets.
Oof.
Hey, you know,
Just a snack, a linty, nothing like a pocket deviled egg, just covered in lint. You can enjoy that later. Yeah, great.
well, what they don't tell you is you can take two halves of a deviled egg and put it together, and then it's like a complete egg again, and it's covered. So it's cleaner.
Yeah.
It's cleaner.
I just like the idea of a fancy party like this serving deviled eggs. That just really amuses me for some reason.
Cucumber sandwiches, whatever you got.
Yeah.
I
Cucumber
will-
sandwiches, I'd expect.
What deviled eggs? Maybe I'm just a poor man's rich man, but I love me some paprika. Okay, so let me follow this.
Look, I think. I mean, Sam Brandon's like nouveau riche for sure. Like the guy was like, a Mormon day laborer.
So he's like, oh, deviled eggs, those are fancy.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
UA.
he would or ex Mormon. So yeah, he would definitely go for deviled eggs at his party. Because yeah, he was just like sort of some like shop. He was just like running like a store when he discovered the gold rush and got super rich. So yeah, so he would definitely think deviled eggs are the height of class. All right, so you're heading into the swampy area. Kesberg.
Mhm.
I think, are you following them as well?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think as you're heading down, Lady Thalia will spot you and will just give you like kind of a quick greeting. I mean, she probably knows like you're working, you're going somewhere else, but she'll give all of you guys kind of like a very polite nod and be like, "Oh, Madame Demanche, Mr. Kesberg, and is that Mr. Wilbur? I believe I met you on the boat on my first day here in California."
Yes. Lady
How do you do?
Hammersmith, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was to say, yes, Miss Hammersmith, if I remember correctly.
I do apologize.
Yes, that is
and-
correct.
I do apologize, and we can make the small talk perhaps a bit later. Right now, we are in a bit of a rush.
I understand. I should just introduce you. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce you to my friend, Mrs. Jessie Fremont. She's helping me return some of my family's fortune with some investments here in California. And you see the young woman goes over and does a curtsy, and she's like, "Hello there, Jessie Fremont is my name. And yes, my husband is indeed Charles Fremont, the famed Pathfinder, currently leading the California militia."
Wonderful. I mean, I believe that we ran into issues with him, so Did we not?
No, you ran into you ran into Harry Love, different guy.
Oh, sorry, different guy.
Harry Love was the California Rangers, which are like the police, sort of.
Gotcha.
The California State Militia is like the army.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Avec plaisir. Once again, I do apologize. I will make more formal introductions perhaps in a bit.
Jesse Fremont is like, I would appreciate that. This Lady Thalia has mentioned some of your skills in bringing order out of chaos. And with California soon to be a state, and I do so hope that it will be a free state and join our union well away from the stain of the Southern slaveocracy. I may indeed have need of your services to make sure that it stays orderly and stays free. Can I trust you on that?
Slavery is a despicable practice in this country.
I
For
heartily
sure.
agree.
I will be there.
Excellent. It's good to know I can find some friends. All right. So with that, maybe some future characters, some future politicking to come. You guys head into kind of like the swampy area. You leave the mansion a little bit, and you see Sam Brannon, who is indeed talking with this well-dressed dandy gentleman. You see this well-dressed guy is like kind of moving around Brannon, sort of like talking, almost like kind of whispering into his ear. Are you sneaking in, just like charging right at him? Sort of what is your plan?
I'm gonna
Feel
walk up.
Oh, I will wait. I will wait in the side. I will use my. I can unleash my power here. I can do it controlled, which means I just erase it. I get to just use it once, but I will try and go invisible.
Okay.
Cloak myself in the mist of the swamp.
All right. Is that a move?
Well, it says unleash corruption. When you have marked corruption, you may release a power you have consumed. Say how to use the power. Clear one corruption, then choose whether to keep the control or not. Control, the power does what you want. You erase the consumed magic line. If I do it uncontrolled, then they both the power and the downside activate, and then the keeper determines what happens next. So I will do it controlled.
Okay.
So
Are you doing it controlled?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're erasing it. All right. Yeah. You successfully go invisible, blend into the swamp. All right. So
I guess if
you're hitting Kesper,
if
you're hiding.
Madame Demanche is not hiding, then he'll sort of like provide backup for her.
Okay.
She's just gonna walk up and say, "Ah, there's the host of the party. What an amazing
Brannon gives you,
soiree
like-
you put on."
Yeah. So Brandon's like, he gives you almost kind of an annoyed look, and he's like, yes, forgive me for not greeting you. There's so many people in Sacramento who want to shake the hand of the man who made the gold rush. But if you excuse me, I have business with this gentleman here.
Ah, I think I also have business with this gentleman here. Perhaps our businesses align.
Ooh. This fancy guy goes, he like takes a long look at you. And he's like considering things. I think Madame Demanche, you're gonna do some kind of roll here.
Mhm.
Are you trying to get him alone or like send Brandon off?
Basically what she's trying to do is be noticed by this fellow. You know what I mean? Whether Brandon leaves or not is irrelevant. She wanted to make this guy curious about who on earth is this woman and have an interaction with him in this way.
Ooh, okay. I think he takes that. He actually goes over to Brandon and says like, Sam, I think it'd be best if you went back inside and saw to your guests. What party is complete without a visit from the host after all? We'll conclude our business later. Just keep in mind what I told you regarding the squatters. Brandon kind of nods and then heads away. And then this gentleman says, "I believe I met your friend's acquaintance, Mr. Kesper. You are Madame Demanche?"
Correct.
Yes.
Seems you're acquainted with us, but we aren't acquainted with you.
Ah. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to keep you at that distinct disadvantage. You can refer to me as the man of sweet speech.
It's a man of sweet speech. Good. I also use an alias, as you know.
Yes. So,
We're gonna make this guy eat his
necessity in my
words.
line of work. Oh, what's that, Wilbur?
Said we're gonna make this guy eat his words.
Whoa, eat his words. Okay.
And especially
Um,
one who accompanies things such as a puka, I would imagine, has very good reasons to not reveal real names. Or am I wrong about what you are?
I think you're very correct about what I am. And I think I have you to thank in part for my presence here.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, there used to be certain barriers in place to stop things such as I from coming in and enjoying ourselves in this fine place. And you brought those barriers down.
Ah, so this is what it was about. Well, welcome to this side.
I'm enjoying it more and more. Now, I have to ask you, all of you, Kesberg, I know I was a little rough before, so I'll try and make it gentle. I'm playing a game here, and I'd rather not have it interfered with. Can I ask you to please leave me to play my games in peace?
I'm always curious about games. What are the rules?
He's like, I'm not sure if you would appreciate them.
Try me.
Pawns, even the knights and the rooks, they don't like being moved about by the hands. They do anyway. But they're the pieces on the board. They're not the ones playing the game.
And you view me as a piece of the board, I suppose.
He says, well, I did. But perhaps I underestimated you. Let's see how you contend with this. Some compatriots of mine. And as he speaks, some creatures start moving out of the swamp, flying their way out of like the trees and the grass, or in the water. There is this great sort of billowing horde of like white kind of goopy birds. It looks sort of like doves or pigeons, and they're kind of like, or like even ducks and waterfowl, and they're all like pale white, kind of like dripping. And they start rushing towards you guys in this mass. And he's like, this is the Slua, some friends of mine. I'll see how you deal with them. And if you succeed, maybe then we'll play the next part of the game. And the man of sweet speech starts to kind of like grab his cane and walk on water away into the wetlands as these monsters swoop in and attack you. So you can get at least part of the battle here. I think. Oh yeah, Kesberg.
Could I, like, as he's leaving, and just say, I've never tried fey flesh. I wonder how it tastes.
Oh man, he looks back at you. He is like taken aback for a little. He's like, "Whoa, was not expecting that." All right, so this monstrous bird flock, the Slua, are about to hit you. Let's see, man. Okay, let's have Wilbur do something real quick, if you want to.
I can actually. It might be easier for me to hold until something else is affected, and then.
Okay, that's fair.
Drop.
You're kind of holding back, still hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Madame Demanche, what do you think you're doing?
she's trying to set up a very quick symbol to block herself from this oncoming Slua attack. So basically, they're
awesome.
going to come flying at her, and they're just going to bend around her like there's an invisible barrier, provided she does this correctly. And I am
Ooh,
using
okay.
the magic Bari Placer portal to. No, sorry, I'm doing a different one than that.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh no, it is Bar Placer portal to a specific person or type of creature. So in this case, it is a type of creature. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, big magic. I have rolled a 4 and a 3 on the dice for a 7, and I get to add 3, and that makes it a 10.
Ooh, perfect. All right. You make this force field real quick. The
Mhm.
Sluot like smash through it and pierce around it, and you are safe. All right, Kesper, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and grab a few and sort of see if I can do any sort of like damage to them.
All right, roll to kick some ass.
I think he does actually sink his teeth into one of them as he's doing this. So
Whoa. Okay, let's see how it goes.
okay, so we got a 6 and a 3 on a dice. Plus 3 would make it 12.
Whoa, incredible. All right, you get to pick some cool stuff down there.
Yes. So I will. I'm going to force them where I want them, in that they are all going to be sort of like all in. They're all going to end up into one place, so that potentially either Wilbur or Madame Demange can sort of like maybe hit them all at once.
Ooh, amazing. Yeah, you just like start grabbing, punching, smacking at these birds, like spinning them almost into a weird globe that's like flapping around on the shore of this lake here. All right, Wilbur, they all seem in one place. What do you do?
I think it's time to release the razor sharp cards.
Whoa, awesome. Okay. Are you
Yes.
doing controlled or uncontrolled?
Let's go with uncontrolled.
Okay. What was the downside I said for the cards? I
No
totally
idea.
forgot.
Probably I will. I don't know. It cuts me as well. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I know a good one. You're shooting these cards and they come out of you, like out of your hands and belly and mouth,
Mhm.
and they do slice you up a bit too. So you are going to take 1 level of harm.
Very Wolverine.
But they do a ton of. They do like a good
That's
like
every
3 or
time.
4 harm.
Yeah.
They do a good like 3 or 4 harm to the Sluach as well.
Nice.
Yeah, you just like the cards are like cutting through them. This like gooey, rotten bird flesh is falling apart. It like splatters all over the grass. It looks like the flock is like about halved. The birds are being cut down. Madame Demanche, what do you do?
She's going to try to hit them with a big whammy while they're all clustered together in one spot. As she
Nice.
does some gestures, points at them with this, with her hand, and we'll see what happens. This is rolling with plus weird. Okay, so I have rolled a 4 and a 1 on the die. I get to add 3, so that's 8. This is kick some ass.
Okay.
Because that's what the big whammy do. The damage from the big
Nice.
whammy is 2 harm. It's close. It's obvious. It ignores armor, for what it's worth.
Okay.
And let's see. By the way, when this one misses, I get a magical backlash. I didn't miss, but let's do. I think kick some ass on a 7. I think that they just inflict harm on me as well, right?
Yeah. I think you're gonna go ahead and take 2 levels of harm.
Okay.
Some of
pick
these
it.
birds some of these birds splatter into you, but thanks to that big whammy, you just like vaporize the rest of them.
Nice. And I
So-
take one of those harm because of being an immortal.
Nice. Okay. The Sluoth seem pretty much defeated. This party is saved. Sam Brannon remains manipulated, and the man of sweet speech is preparing for the next part of his crazy scheme. And we will come back for that in our next episode, which we'll see when that one will be. We'll have to check our scheduling.
Yeah.
Let's
We
go
are-
ahead and do.
We are coming up on Thanksgiving, I think.
Yes, the 25th would be next Tuesday, so we'll see. Let's talk about the end of session.
Right.
Did we conclude the current mystery?
Nope.
No.
Not really, no.
Did we save someone from certain death? What do you guys think?
Potentially. If the squatter leader was actually a target, then yeah.
Yeah, it depends on whether or not he actually intended to kill anybody. I doubt he
Yeah.
meant to kill anybody at this party. But if the idea with the squatter leader was the
Yeah.
bear or something breaks out and kills him, then we did save the squatter leader. So it sort of
You did
depends
save
on-
him from the bear, yeah.
Yeah.
That was indeed the man of sweet speeches. The man of sweet speeches plan. What a great character name I created. Or actually, or Gaelic mythology created him. I took the name from that.
It's a good
All right.
acting exercise saying that name.
Yes, the man of sweet speech. All right. So I'd say that you count as one. So that's one. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah. The
Definitely.
veil between this world and other worlds is thin now.
And I did it.
Yeah, stuff can
Being
come
me.
through. Yep, now Demonch's sort of fault there, but yeah, so stuff can come through. And there's like sort of a Fey world where they're coming through and causing some mayhem now for fun. So you can mark that one. Did we learn something new or important about one of the hunters?
I learned that I shouldn't tell the field to let me come through.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. I learned that my character screwed up California.
Yep, that's true. We sort of learned that. I would say we learned a bunch about Wilbur and his curse eating. We kind of learned like what's the center of his hunger, how he has to eat minions and things.
Yeah.
And he loves
True.
deviled eggs that he puts in his pockets.
Hey,
Pocket eggs.
Shocking
You never know.
revelations.
Yeah.
So, I would say that's going to be a good 3. Okay, you get to mark 2 experience.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey Nick, how close
All
are you to
right. Oh,
leveling
so-
up again?
2 more.
You're leveling up already?
No,
No,
I've
no.
got 2 more.
Ooh, okay. At least we're closing in.
I also have 2 more to my next one.
Nice. All right, so I think that brings this episode to a close. We got some more fun times in Sacramento and the Sacramento area coming up as we with this arc. Big thanks to everybody for joining me, and a special shout out to our guest star Austin for joining us here. Do hope you pop back for some other episodes in the series a little bit further on down the trail.
always happy to be here. Appreciate the invite, and I will try.
Yeah. Come back, eat more weird stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it.
Oh, that was awesome. That was fun. I was like, I kept the one thing that really got my attention because I was doing some things while I was producing here in the back, and when you had like the buffaloes and the bear, about to go have that go down. All I wanted to hear, and maybe we can edit it back in and say, speculators, mount up. I think that'd be pretty
Oh man.
cool. That's what I was thinking every time when they kind of headed
Wow.
out. I was like, oh,
They
this is
can't
so
take
good.
any geek off the street.
So no, thanks guys. Thanks for putting this into the world. This is really fun. Check out Monster of the Week, guys. It is a small company. They could really use the support. It's the RPGs and tabletop. Any small publisher can really use your support these days. So make sure to support them. And again, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for our guest stars. Thanks for our Ride or Dies. But we will be back probably in a couple weeks or so, depending on schedule. Just look at the schedule. We'll be there. Just keep your alerts on, man. You know, click the thingy that does the stuff that shows you when stuff's coming. You know how this works. But until then, make sure to pull up a chair
And
make
make time.
time to
Tabletop.
tabletop.
Time to tabletop.
We'll see y'all very soon.
But